Hello friends. So database performance tuning एंड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन के नेक्स्ट पार्ट में आपका सभी का स्वागत है। अब तक आपने पांच पार्ट देख लिए हैं आप लोग। नो सॉरी सिक्स, हाँ यस सिक्स पार्ट देखे हैं। उसमें आपका जो बेसिक्स था हमने वो देख लिया। विंडोज साइड सेटिंग, सर्वर साइड फाइन ट्यूनिंग, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, क्वेरी फ्लो, ओके एंड SQL सर्वर आर्किटेक्चर। बिकॉज ये सब जानना इसलिए जरूरी था क्योंकि वी आर गोइंग टू ट्यून द क्वेरी, लाइव क्वेरी। सो लाइव क्वेरी जो हम ट्यून करने जाते हैं उससे पहले हमें क्वेरी फ्लो और उसका स्ट्रक्चर समझना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है। कैसे डेटाबेस सर्वर पे लैंडिंग हो रहा है, उसके बाद क्या क्या एक्टिविटीज़ हो रही हैं, एंड कैसे ऑप्टिमाइज़र उसको बेस्ट प्लान देता है और एग्जीक्यूट कराता है। सो आप तक ने ये सब चीज़ें आपने समझ लिया है, कौन कौन से पैरामीटर्स हमें सेट करने हैं, उसका वैल्यूज़ क्या होने चाहिए, बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस क्या है। ओके, नेक्स्ट पार्ट में हम आगे बढ़ते हैं। जबकि जो हमारा क्वेरी ट्यूनिंग है, तो क्वेरी ट्यूनिंग के लिए क्वेरी राइटिंग बेस्ट है, आपको आना चाहिए। क्वेरी राइटिंग कैसे लिखना है, क्या ऑप्टिमाइज्ड है, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए। ओके, सो उसके हम क्वेरी ऑप्टिमाइज के बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस हम देखेंगे। वेयर क्लॉज में जो कंडीशन हम पास करते हैं तो कौन सा पैरामीटर, कौन सा ऑपरेटर हमें यूज़ करना है, इसका भी हमें ध्यान रखना है। ब्लाइंडली हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं। एंड जो हम टेबल, चलो यहाँ तक तो अलग, ये तो सिलेक्ट स्टेटमेंट की बात है। अगर कहीं नया स्कीमा डिफाइन करना है, डिज़ाइन करना है, आपको नए टेबल क्रिएट करने हैं, तो टेबल के हिसाब से जो कॉलम्स आप ऐड करोगे रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से, उस टेबल में जो डेटा इंसर्ट कराओगे उस कॉलम का डेटा टाइप क्या होना चाहिए, लेंथ क्या होनी चाहिए, दैट इज़ फिक्स्ड और अनफिक्स्ड, उसका क्या स्टोरेज पे इम्पेक्ट पड़ता है, ये सब आपको समझना पड़ेगा। क्योंकि आप कुछ भी ब्लाइंडली कैर वैर एन वैर नहीं यूज़ कर सकते। देयर इज डिफरेंस बिटवीन कैर वैर एन वैर, इंट और नंबर में भी डिफरेंस है। ओके, सो आपको ये डेटा टाइप भी पता होना चाहिए, एक्यूरेट एग्जैक्ट डेटा टाइप यूज्ड हुआ है कि नहीं, या कन्वर्जन में टाइम लगता है। कार्डिनेटरी एस्टिमेशंस जो होते हैं वो भी आपको स्लोनेस में इम्पेक्ट डालते हैं, तो इसका आपको पता होना बहुत ज़रूरी है। सो हम आज देखेंगे क्वेरी के बारे में। मतलब आप ये आज समझ लो कि अगर आपने आज का वीडियो देख लिया तो आप 50% क्वेरी को आप ट्यून कर पा लोगे, ये गारंटी है हमारी। ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। जब हमने ये सब चीज़ देख लिए हैं, एक बार रिकेप कर देता हूँ। हार्डवेयर के बारे में हमने जान लिया, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम के बारे में देख लिया, rdbms लेवल हमने देख लिया, डेटाबेस लेवल भी हमने देखा कैसे कौन कौन सी फाइल्स है, कहाँ हम रखते हैं, सेकेंडरी फाइल्स, प्राइमरी फाइल्स, लॉग फाइल्स। ओके, नाउ वी आर गोइंग द फिफ्थ पार्ट ऑफ सर्वर परफॉर्मेंस, जो इम्प्रूव करने की बात होती है, दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ क्वेरी। हाउ वी आर क्वेरिंग data, how we are writing a query to fetch a data or read write modify the data. So आपको ये चीज़ जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है। ओके, सो इसमें आपको देखना है ये चीज़ कि डेटाबेस डिज़ाइन, TSQL एंड डेवलपमेंट जो ट्रेनिंग पार्ट है, इसको हम ये कहते हैं हमारे हिसाब से। ठीक है, इसमें आपको ये सारी चीज़ें जाननी बहुत ज़रूरी है। क्वेरी पार्ट से EF कोड रूल्स पता ही होगा, आपने कॉलेज में MCA BCA किए हैं, कंप्यूटर साइंस से, आपको पता है। इंटाइटी रिलेशनशिप आपको आना चाहिए, तो ही आप स्कीमा डिफाइन कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि उसमें क्या करना रहता है, स्कीमा डिफाइन में आपका पेरेंट चाइल्ड रिलेशनशिप जो होता है ट्रांजेक्शनल में होता है, एंड आपका जो वेयर हाउस होता है उसमें फैक्ट टेबल्स होते हैं, डायमेंशन टेबल्स होते हैं आपको। ओके, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए। रिलेशनशिप जो होती हैं क्यों ज़रूरी है और कितने तरह के होते हैं, उसके इम्पैक्ट क्या है, बेनिफिट्स क्या है, हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू मेक रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन टू टेबल्स, that is parent and child table. If you are using parent and child, then your data is normalized. Okay, so you have to know about the normalization also. So normalization is a part. Then you have a data types. Okay, then you have the language, then you have to use the clause, then you have a operators, and then you have a primary key and foreign key and joins. Okay, so now going forward, so we will see from the modeling means entity relationship diagram or model. Okay, so there are four type of relationship: one to one, one to many, many to one, or many to many. You can make a relationship between tables. Okay, so this is a diagram, diamonds, and then you have a rectangle. So we can discuss here how we are going to create an ERD, means entity relationship diagram, identify entity identification, relationship identification, cardinality identification, identifying attributes, and then you are going to create this ERD. Okay, then there is something like ER modeling, some we can say in terminology that in databases. So you can create a diagram and design your databases based on ERD. Okay, it will help you to design new schema, new database, how and where you are keeping data and how much you are keeping the data. Okay, then I'm not going into deep over the ERA diagram creation. Okay, this is just a snap here. You can बेसिकली ये सब चीज़ें डेवलपमेंट कोर डेवलपमेंट की पार्ट है, तो हम उधर नहीं जा रहे हैं, और डेवलपमेंट का जब हम ट्रेनिंग लेके आएंगे उसमें हम देखेंगे. ओके, बट दीज आर द कीज हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू क्रिएट दैट ईआरडी. उसके लिए ट्रायंगल्स, इक्लिप्स, डायमंड, लाइन, प्राइमरी कीज, डबल इक्लिप्स, डैश इक्लिप्स, double rectangles, and double line. What is the meaning of these? So you can just know about these rectangles and all, or diagram. Okay, then you have an attributes. No, then you are going to know about the normalization. So there are five normalization in SQL Server, or in rdbms you can say that: first NF, second NF, third NF, and bnf, that is bytes code normal forms. Okay, so you are just removing the duplicates, and you're keeping atomic number in a table, in a columns. Okay, so there's no dependencies on existing data. Okay, then you have to know about the data type in SQL Server. That will help you to know how much data and this is proper or not. So we have a character, that is char, varchar. Okay, then boolean, a small int, integer, int, numeric, real, float, date time, double precision, timestamp, decimal, glob, glob, that is character large object, and blob, that is binary large object. So these are the data types. In exact number you can use bit, teeny int, a small int, big int, decimal, numeric, money, and a small money. Okay, appropriate number, real and float, date and time, date time 2, date time offset, a small date time, and time. Then character, we have a char, varchar, and text. Then Unicode character, nvarchar, nchar, nvarchar, and text. Binary image and variables, var binary. And other we have a cursor, hierarchied, SQL variant, table, row version, unique identifier, XML, spatial, and geographical data type. So this is for use in other type of you are using the column, that is you can use XML data you are keeping, that you have to call that XML data type. Okay, so now going forward, आगे बढ़ते हैं हम, और हम देखते हैं कि अब SQL, अब क्वेरी ट्यूनिंग हमें करनी है तो किस तरह के क्वेरी हमारे पास आते हैं, क्वेरी के टाइप कितने होते हैं. तो देयर आर थ्री, वी कैन से दैट मेनली, बट we have four TCL also, that is transaction control language. But here we are going to discuss first DDL, DML, and DCL, that is data definition, data manipulation, and data control language, and TCL is transaction control language. Okay, so in the diagram you can see what are covered in DDL, that is create, alter, delete, alter, drop, rename, and truncate and comment. Okay, and here is insert, update, delete, merge, call, okay, and then you have a grant revoke, and then you have a TCL, that is commit, rollback, save point, set transactions. So in DDL, wow, we can go for DDL and DCL. So we can just go for create, update, insert, create, alter, drop, and rename. So how we are going to do this? Let's create a table, that is database objects, alter the column, the structure of databases, or the database structure. Drop means you are removing the data, the object from databases, and rename, you are just renaming the object of the database. Okay, we will see in practical all these things. Okay, then you can just create and drop and rename. What is the keywords here? Drop column, column name, that is alter table department, drop column, that email name. So it will drop that column email from department. Okay, drop table, that is department, will destroy. And rename means you are going to just rename that column name to email ID. Okay, now DML data manipulation, and select, insert, update, and delete. You just select means retrieving the data, update means modifying the data, insert means writing a data in the tables, and delete means you are deleting some records from the existing tables and all. Okay, your customer, so we are just, we will create the customer table here, and then we can create, okay, insert the data. Okay, we can see the practical. So here till now you are able to know about the database designing schema, how can you design or write that. So I'm just stopping here the PPT. I'm just going to see the live. Okay, so just let me connect with my demo server first. So see, this is my demo database. Now we are going to create fresh all these things. Okay, so just we have to just create a database. So I will show you how can we create a new database here. T-SQL underscore demo. Okay, now see the structure. 8 is to 8, 8 MB data file, primary data file, and it is log file. You can also add a secondary data file. This is going for default settings. You can just move anywhere if you want, just modify, or you can just leave it. Okay, if you have multiple data drive, then you can use as a per best practices. Okay, you can just move data file in D drive. Okay, so see the best practices I can show you here. How? I think we have checked in previous. Yeah, I've already shown in previous lecture or class. We can say that, or demo. Okay. So now we have here options, recovery model, and all. We can see if you know about the recovery model, it's good. Or else, yeah, I have already created one video on recovery model and backup and recovery. So full bug color and simple, how we are going to what type of backup recovery you can choose, and how many type of backup you can take, that is depend on the recovery model. Sorry, then see the row file group and streaming and memory optimized table. You can create memory optimized table also, or file group. Okay, here this is about that database, some database level features or property options, which you can set that depend on you what you going to set as per requirement and backup. Okay, mdop is here, and database let bypass the server level. Okay, so now I'm going to keeping the full recovery. Okay, and then, or we can just keep simple because not required dr solution, so keep it simple, so it will not. Okay, so now this is by default you are getting database objects, that table view, and you get here procedure and your functions. Okay, these things we use very frequently. Okay, so now we are going to create table. So let's create new one. Okay, This is a new, and for this we are going to create here this table. Okay, this is a table, this is known as customer. Okay, and we have to just insert some values. So just I'm going to create table. Okay, mhm. Okay, so I'm just pasting these here. This is a customer. So whatever you so I'm not going to set this customer, set this employee. Okay, so whatever you're going to create an objects in SQL or any RDBMS, जो भी कुछ आप create करने जा रहे हो ना, उसको लिखने का syntax होता है create object and object name. So I'm not going to create the table, so we have passed the create table name, and then we are just going to pass here employee. Okay, then here you have a emp अंडरस्कोर आईडी। अंडरस्कोर इसलिए हम यूज कर रहे हैं क्योंकि स्पेस जो होता है ना फिर प्रॉब्लम देती है बाद में। ओके, emp नेम, sorry, emp name can write this as this. Okay, or you can just emp. Okay, sort. Okay, then age or emp underscore age, that's the best practices. Emp address or emp underscore salary. Okay, then this is a column name. Then you just define that data type for best practices. Okay, so employee id you can keep int, name varchar or char. If you're going to limit, then you have to just know what the difference between char and varchar data type, because it will use the space. We will see in different ppt and next video we can say that, or next class. So we can just keeping that name simply, so you can just calculate that char and 20. Then age is also an int. Address you can let varchar, and you can keep 50 because you have to just pass all these things in address. And then salary you can keep it number or decimal. Okay, so let decimal. Float you can also check decimal. Okay, and now you can just create this schema. Created. So we have see that data definition language. Okay, what is this? Let's see here in data definition language, create, alter, and drop and rename. Okay, so we are going to see that. Okay, so we also create the table and all. Okay, and just let copy these. Okay, this department. Okay, create department. Then next you can create here that we have exercise to create this employee. Then we have another one, employee details table. You can also use this. This will help because we have to just make a join between tables, so you can get. Okay, and next is, so we have just create. When you are going to alter, see email ID and all, so in a department table we have a not in email ID. Okay, so we can just add new column. Okay, just let me see. So we are going to alter this table. Okay, so this table department, so just let me show you how. Just select, start from this. We are just going to check the structure. So see here, there is no email ID. See, okay. So now, as we are DCL, you are using DCL, sorry, DML. We can alter this. Okay, adding this email ID, but not 255. Okay. Oh, what happened? What happened? Just wait. Okay. So we have altered this column. Okay. And now, see, we have email ID. Okay. Now we are going to insert some data in customer table. So see first, there is no data in customer email ID and all. Okay. Now we are going to insert this. Okay. Affecting. Let's select. Yeah, we got this. Okay. So we have done DML and DCL command, sorry, DML command, DDL and DML command we have done. So till now we have done insert, update and delete we have done. Okay. And select we have done, delete records. So we have to just use that where clause. Do not forget to use where clause before deleting. So delete परफॉर्म करने से पहले आपको ये चीज़ का ध्यान होना चाहिए कि आपने वेयर कंडीशन पास किया है कि नहीं, वरना आपका टेबल पूरा ट्रंकेट हो जाएगा. Okay, so you have to check your query twice, thrice before executing delete command. So about delete table and table name means let's start. Let's see that department. Okay, says syntax error. Delete from table, or before you have to just pass the condition. If you are not going to pass the condition, it will delete truncate, delete all the records. Okay, so you have to just pass here, delete the table. Okay, so you have deleting the table. Okay, delete table name. Yeah, drop means okay, so you are going to delete for record, or drop means total objects. Okay, sorry. So if we use drop, then object will delete it. Okay, let's see. Done. Let's see department. No object found means if you are using delete, you are just going to delete the data inside that object, that table, or you have to just use the conditions to delete on the basis of that condition from the table. If you are using drop command, then you are deleting the object. Okay, drop view name, okay. So now we can create this department again, and we can use the alter command. So go with that here, department name again, and now we can go for select. So we have only three tables. We are going to alter the table, means we are going to add column here, add or remove, you can see that. And now you can select here. See, we have added email ID. Okay, so now we have checked the basic how to write query, what are the basic commands. And now if we have a existing data, then how can we make meaningful retrieve data, how to retrieve a data basically, and that is in optimal or faster. Okay, so here is the key things. You have to just pass where condition, because you are not going to read the whole table, whole database. Okay, are not going to take whole records. So on the basis of this where condition, you can find best and optimal performance. So where condition, the SQL where clause is used to specify a conditions while fetching a data from a single table or by joining multiple tables. If the given condition is satisfied, then only it returns a specific value from the table. Okay, सो जब भी आपका जो कंडीशंस होगा वो मैच करेगा तभी आपको डेटा मिलना है. ओके, एंड देन वी हैव अ लॉजिकल ऑपरेटर्स लाइक जो कॉलम्स आप लेते हैं, कॉलम्स में वैल्यू कम हो, ज़्यादा हो, उसके बराबर हो, वैसा ही हो या वैसा नहीं हो, मीन्स ग्रेटर देन, लेस देन, इक्वल टू, लाइक, और नॉट एग्जिस्ट, नॉट इक्वल टू. ओके, so and operators in and op if you are using an operator, means you are asking to operate टू मीन्स टू मैंडेट थिंग, मीन्स दोनों ही कंडीशन जो आप पास कर रहे हो मैंडेटरी होना चाहिए, मिलना चाहिए. देन आपको जो सेटिस्फाई करेगा वो कंडीशन, तब आपको आउटपुट मिलता है. अगर वो सेटिस्फाइड नहीं करेगा तो आपको आउटपुट प्रॉपर नहीं मिलना है. और ऑपरेटर्स मीन्स अगर आपने दो तीन कंडीशंस पास किए, उसमें से कोई भी एक मैच कर रहा है, कोई भी एक सेटिस्फाइड करेगा कंडीशंस, तो आपको आउटपुट मिलने वाले हैं. लाइक ऑपरेटर है, ये थोड़ा सा टफ है क्योंकि ये बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स है. अगर आपको कुछ पता नहीं है तो आप उसका फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर देन आप वाइल्ड कार्ड पास कर सकते हो, तो डेटा उठा के लेके दे देगा आपको बस. लेकिन वो बेस्ड ऑन दैट कंडीशंस कि आपने कहाँ पे वेयर क्लॉज यूज किया है और कैसे आपने ये वाइल्ड कार्ड परसेंटेज यूज किया है. ठीक है, सो लाइक ऑपरेटर को वाइल्ड कार्ड भी हम बोलते हैं, और ये दो तरह के होते हैं. ठीक है, जो वर्ड को जोड़ते हैं, जैसे आपको कुछ कैरेक्टर आपने डाल दिया, कुछ नहीं पता है, तो वो उसको वैलिडेट करके आपको दे देते हैं. देन होता है ऑर्डर बाय. सो बाय डिफॉल्ट इट इज असेंडिंग sorted data, but somehow the requirement is changed, and then you are someone is changing the order that descending and all. Okay, so you can just pass DESC and ASC, that is for ascending by default. Okay, but you should avoid, okay, descending, because by default you are getting ascending. Okay, distinct keyword you can use for the distinct data from a rows. Okay, and alias you can pass, rename a long table as you have big table name. Like here you have a department, so you can pass here as dpt. Okay, and then it will use as. Okay, now let's execute this twice thrice. Okay, and I will show you how to fetch distinct data. Primary key violation. Okay, means data already exists in customer table with the same ID. See, 1 3 4 5 6. Okay, already inside. So you just change this one. You can pass one, 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 one. Okay, and execute. Taken. Now I'm going to see here. The name is Rakesh. Okay, just select start and get the data. Okay, and you can set that here. You can just use order by name, and by default is ascending, means alphabetical, or it will take. Okay, just execute. C, start from C, and now from C you can see here duplicate name. Okay, now we are going to select here distinct name, distinct, okay, name, and is address. Okay, and order by name, it is ascending by default. Okay, so it will remove the duplicate. So see, we get a distinct one. Okay, right? If you want to force is descending, then it will change the order of the name. See here. See, RKHC. So unnecessary आपको sorting करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, then this is about the single tables. Now you have to check joins. So joins means you are joining two tables. Okay, so you can use union, you can use union all, and you can use joins, left join, right join, inner join, outer join. Okay, so benefit of union, it will combine two or more set of a statement and return any duplicate rows. Okay, so there is a condition क्या है यूनियन में आपका कि भाई कॉलम नेम और नंबर ऑफ रो कॉलम सेम होने चाहिए, डेटा टाइप सेम होने चाहिए, ऑर्डर सेम होने चाहिए. Okay, and union all is including duplicate row, means it will provide all the, but in union there is a difference, it will without duplicate rows. Okay, and you have condition is same, that is row and column will be the same, data type will be same. Okay, now we have a join. So inner join, left join, right join, or full join. So inner join, the matching one, left join, left whole table and the matching one, right join, right table whole and the matching one. Okay, and outer join means it will return all the records matching in either left or right. Okay, and you can see how can we order this. Okay, this is about order and all. And now here's one more thing, the constant, very useful and interview related question here. What are the constant in SQL Server and rdbms? That is null constant, default constant, unique constant, primary key constant, foreign key constant, check constant, or index create index. Okay, these are the constant. Okay, So I am not going to show you here the joint practical, because in query tuning I will write a query and show you how we are writing a joins and fetching the records, and what are the plan, and how can we optimize that one. Okay, so for that, for practical of joins, we will see in adventure works. Okay, we have adventure works for practical. Okay, and we will see these things. Okay, we can make a join between the tables and all, and then we start tuning. I'm not going to get this use, but yeah, it's 35 minutes, so we will see the querying part next. Okay, so for query tuning, you have to just I already show you the monitoring part and all, so you can see from here you can monitor that the queries and all, top level queries, see here. Okay, and you can monitor, and then according to that you have to just tune that queries. Okay, so अब तक आपने मेरा छठा और सातवां देख लिया आपने, जो सीरीज का परफॉर्मेंस ट्यूनिंग ऑप्टिमाइजेशन गाइड. सो आपको अच्छा लग रहा है, प्लीज़ like, comment, subscribe, and do not forget to share, and stay tuned with next video. Okay, thank you for watching, and do practical writing a query and joins and all. Okay, I will see, we'll see in next demo session. Okay, so thank you for watching. Dhanyavad.